Yo guys, Tech Bytes here. Today I'm going to show you how to improve your battery life on your iPhone. And first tip I got for you guys is pretty obvious. You want to go into settings, into battery, and you want to turn on low power mode. And yeah, it's a really good tip. And then the next tip I have for you guys is you want to keep settings. You want to go into Bluetooth and have that off. If you're not using it, you should turn that off because it's wasting your battery. And then the next one is you want to turn off cellular data if you're not using that. Like I'm using Wi-Fi right now, and yeah, I turn off cellular data if I'm not using it. And then the next tip is to enable cellular data if you're not using Wi-Fi. So yeah, those are good tips that I use, and they really do help my battery. Next tip I got for you guys is go into general, and you want to go into handoff, and you want to make sure that's off, because that's just that's like if you start something on Safari or something, and then it goes onto your other device. Then the next one is background app refresh, and since I have low power mode on, it's gonna be the background app refresh is gonna be off. And then if you don't want to use lower power mode, you can disable these however you want. But yeah, I just keep lower power mode on, and that really does help. Next tip I got for you guys is your brightness. I always keep mine at half. If I don't really like going all the way up because it makes my phone hot. And then the next tip for you guys is you want to go to location services, and you just want to disable the apps that you don't want them to use your location. Like all these have, while I'm using the app, they'll use my location, except for weather, as you saw. Then for these next tips, these are pretty easy. You want to go into analytics, and you want to disable these if you want to, unless you want your phone to send the developers app crashes and all that. And then you want to go into advertising, and you want to disable this unless you want ads that target your interest, but I personally just keep this off. These two tips on analytics and advertising, they really do help my battery. Then you want to go into iTunes and App Stores, and you want to disable these downloads, automatic downloads for music, apps, and updates, unless you want to, you just don't want to do this on your own, update that. And also the cellular data for the apps. The next tip I forgot for you guys is you want to go into all these tips, guys, honestly, they're gonna help your usage. As you see right here, I get 7 hours and 16 minutes, and then on standby it's like a day. And also, if you have Facebook and you use that a lot, I really recommend for you guys to use Facebook and Safari instead of using the app, because if you use the app too much, it's gonna waste your battery. So yeah, that's a tip that I use. I don't really use that, but because I don't use Facebook a lot. Then my next tip is photos. If you don't use iCloud photo library or iCloud photo sharing, just turn that off, because that's just wasting your battery. If you use those services, I guess just leave them on. But yeah, this has been Tech Bytes. This is pretty much gonna help your battery, and I'll see you in the next one.